Battlefield 2042 has been trending for the past 24 hours for all the worst reasons imaginable. We got a roadmap for a roadmap, and we also had the EA financial investors call as well last night, which was an absolute disaster, full of lies and manipulations as well. I actually listened to the entire thing and recorded it, so if you want to go check that video out, there'll be a calling card in the top right of the screen as well. Thank you very much for supporting that. It's been my most successful video of this year. Also, I'm the only person to put timestamps of all of the key points within this hour-long video. Everyone else didn't do that, so again, would be much appreciated if you go check it out. But yeah, because of how disastrous Battlefield 2042 has been, especially in the past 24 hours, I've heard a lot of people talking about a class action lawsuit. So today, I would basically use this entire video just to talk about that and to see if a class action lawsuit was possible. So if you like this upcoming video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification and leave a comment down below if you would like to be able to take legal action against EA. I know I would. Sorry for asking for that for so early, but liking, comment, and subscribe and hitting the bell notification and sharing really does help small content creators like myself. So let's get into this video. So first off, what is a class action lawsuit? A class action lawsuit is when a group or a party of people decide to sue one individual or one company for all of the exact same reasons that they're all wanting to sue this one individual or company for. So it just makes it a little bit more financially stable for everyone as well. Plus, it's also can also make the case a lot bigger on their end, making it a lot easier for them to win the lawsuit as well. That's face value information. The other thing as well, class action lawsuit is just American phrasing. This is called different things in different countries. I believe with me within the UK, this is called civil law, where you can do this as well, and it might have different names throughout the world. So now that that's over the way, do I believe that it is possible to take a class action lawsuit or just for a wealthy individual themselves to sue EA over the disaster of 2042? Yes, I think it's possible, although it would be difficult. So let's get into that. I think there's no arguing at this point that the amount of evidence stacked up against EA with all the lies, the manipulations, the false advertisement, the so on and so forth, the broken promises and empty, basically empty hopes that are just with Battlefield and overall would just be enough for this to go through as well. I mean, one of the biggest things we've discovered recently is that the Battlefield 2042 Season 1 will not come until this summer, if it's not delayed again, that is. Which means that everyone who pre-ordered the Golden Ultimate Edition, like myself because I'm an idiot, we were meant to get all 4 seasons of this within the first 365 days of Battlefield 2042's release. That's impossible now, so we've been lied to on that front as well. The game just does not outright work on some countries and some platforms as well. Depending if you're on quite a rural area, the game's that dead that you can't even get into a server with bots anymore. So yeah, not even the bots want to play their own game and they're forced hardwired in. That's saying a lot of things. So I think a lot of people from Africa have been complaining they can't find servers, just as a random country to mention as well. And obviously, depending if you got us on Xbox One and PS4, apparently it just doesn't run apparently at all whatsoever. And also the minimum specs that EA and DICE gave for 2042 were just, as I made a video on it months ago as well, again I would recommend checking that out, that it was just all lies pretty much. It was, yeah, the minimum specs will not run Battlefield. In fact, the recommended specs, I doubt if they would even run Battlefield 2042 to this day. So a lot of lies on that front. So I think there is a substantial amount of evidence that yes, this could be feasible. However, the two problems that I find with this is the first one basically being the fact that, people, if a class action lawsuit was to happen, this would be people from all around the globe. So how does each country's laws work in one case settlement? To be honest, I can't fathom this one myself. I've tried doing the research for it. It is too complicated. Maybe if someone like the Legal Eagle was wanting to cover this, then sure, maybe he can do this, but I don't know how a class action lawsuit would work, or if it would work. If there was people from America, France, Germany, Iceland and UK, then maybe some other Latin countries as well, maybe like, so on and so forth. I won't name off every country on the planet, but you know what I mean. I don't know how that would work. Would everything have to be under American law because that's where EA is based and they are the target? Or would every country's laws and regulations have to get taken into consideration for the final nail in the coffin, that being the day of the court case? I have no idea, to be quite honest with that. That's that's kind of the biggest problem that I'm finding with if this is possible, how plausible it is though for this to happen. Because it would be an absolute legal shit show that I think the entertainment industry has never really seen before. It would be an absolute disaster for sure, for everyone, for literally everyone. The final problem that I was thinking about this as well is, how in a court of law do you prove that something's broken when it's a digital download and you were able to download it? This is one of the problems that I mentioned. Again, sorry for shouting my own videos out. Again, that's been a bit of a sellout, but in my videos that I titled, I started an official government petition to ban pre-order sales. Again, if you want to sign that petition to get it to the worldwide public, it only needs 4 more. Again, there'll be links in the description for that as well, and also there'll be a calling card right now to go click on that video. But in that video, I mentioned that the reason the EA and Activision and Ubisoft, etc., keep getting away with this is because there's no laws. There's absolutely no laws holding them accountable. Therefore, if there's no laws, there's nothing to hold up in court at all whatsoever. This is one of the things I've been ranting about for a while, is that there are no laws within this kind of field at all whatsoever. There's nothing dictating, well, dictate's maybe not the right word, but there's nothing enforcing what should be the bare minimum standards for a game, because it's so hard to calculate off the bat pretty much as well. So again, trying to go into court and tell the judge, who probably doesn't understand the video game market at all whatsoever, yeah, this is broken, you know, this doesn't work, this feature doesn't work. I find it'd be quite easy to kind of get the judge to turn to your side, as in, we weren't promised this, there's blatant evidence of this, there's blatant false advertising, etc, etc. But from the aspect of the game's broken, glitchy, buggy, I think trying to prove that in a court would be tremendously difficult, especially if it was a much, you know, older person who just doesn't understand how this works. It would be an absolute headache for sure. So yes, overall I think this is possible, but I think the 2 reasons that I mentioned there are going to really make it insanely difficult for this to happen, but I still think it is plausible nonetheless. But I'll wrap the video up there. I won't let this video run on for too much longer, but I'm uploading 2 videos tonight, this one, and I'm uploading my most edited video ever, which is a 30-second shorts as well. So it's going to be the most insane shorts you'll probably see in a long time. It's pretty well done in my honest opinion, quite proud of myself. So again, I hate to ask again, but if you could subscribe, hit the bell notification, like the video, and leave a comment down below if you would like to take legal action against Battlefield 2042, or of course EA, since they're the ones responsible for it. I'm sure all of you want to take legal action, because I bought the Ultimate Edition, I've not got a refund yet, which is, I think, quite BS in my opinion as well. And again, like and subscribe and hit the bell notification as well, and share really does help small content creators like myself, like more than you could imagine. So anything, even viewing the entire video, honestly, thank you so much. Absolutely love you for doing that as well. Also, for this YouTube channel, as I mentioned, I upload shorts and full-length other videos like this on a daily basis, so definitely don't want to miss that. I'll also live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and tonight of this video, of course, over my Twitch at TV High Roller. Also on my also tweet every day at TV High Roller. Also upload TikToks at High Roller Clips. And God, I'm running out of space here. My Instagram is TV High Roller, and my Reddit is TV_High_Roller as well. Links for everything will be in the description as well. Again, check out my other videos. I've got tons and tons of Battlefield videos, more positive, more negative, more different videos, more funny, more comedic, more 1 in a million. I've got it all. So thank you very much for the support recently. This channel's been doing very well in views for the past couple of uploads, so again, I love you all for that so much. Again, all support on all platforms would be greatly appreciated, and as always, you know, I'll have to love you and leave you, but as always, keep on rolling.